Hey, what's going on everybody? I'm Stefan Pizzuto of Journey Hunts, and today I'm in a new kitchen making my all-time favorite dessert, Malva. Don't go away. Alright, so welcome back. I haven't posted any recipe videos in a while, so I thought I'd bang one out real quick today. Usually I post recipes that are made from the meat of the animals that I hunt, but today I thought we'd switch it up a little bit and go with a dessert. I chose Malva, which is the staple dessert of the country of South Africa. Here in America we have apple pie, right? We've all heard the expression, it's as American as apple pie. Well, the country of South Africa has a dessert called Malva. I probably had this on every safari I've ever been on. Malva can differ and vary depending on what part of South Africa you're in. Today we're going to do the Limpopo version, which is probably my favorite anyway. Okay, so what is Malva? Well, Malva is basically a cake brownie type base with a pudding custard type top. It's real wet. It kind of reminds me of our shoe fly pie, I guess would be the closest thing I could compare it to. So what we're going to do is start with a big, large mixing bowl. And in that, we're going to start with 1 cup of flour. I'm just going to use white flour. You can use any flour you want. You could use almond flour, or if there's a different type you like, that's fine. I'm going to keep it simple and just stick with white flour. I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of baking soda. I'm going to put in 1 cup of sugar. Now, they in South Africa use a different type of sugar. I believe they use beet sugar and we use cane sugar, or vice versa. I can't remember. Either way, it doesn't matter. We're just going to do 1 cup of sugar. We're going to do 1 cup of milk. There again, I'm using regular milk, but you could use almond milk or skim milk, whatever you want. We're going to do 1 egg beaten. We're going to do 1 tablespoon of melted butter. Make sure we melt that real good. Add that in there. We're going to add in 1 tablespoon of vinegar. Here's where it gets a little tricky. In South Africa, they have something called brown vinegar. I can't find it here in the States, but we can substitute malt vinegar or rice vinegar. I'm using malt vinegar. You can use either one. It's pretty much the same. And then the last thing that we're going to add in here is a tablespoon of apricot. You can use jelly, jam, preservative. Your store may call it something different. And if the truth be told, I'm actually using much more than a tablespoon. I really heap it in because I like that taste of apricot. So that's it so far. Everything's in. All we're going to do now is mix it up real good until everything has a real nice consistency. All right, that looks pretty good. Pretty good consistency with the mix. All we're going to do now is pour it into a pan. I think it's a 9 by 13, a greased pan. You can use either butter or you can use Pam, whatever you prefer. Just try to grease it up a little bit so it doesn't stick to the bottom. And we're just going to pour our entire mixture into there. And then we're going to put it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes or until it's done. Usually 30 minutes works pretty good. And then our base will be done. And all we'll have to do is come back in a few minutes and revisit the topping. All right, so we are back and our Malva base is done. So now it's time for the topping. So I posted the topping recipe in the comment section below. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I never use it. I've tried several times and it never gets for me. When they do it in Africa, it's thick and creamy and a yellowish whitey cream sauce. It's so good. When I make it, it just turns out liquid. So what I've started doing is just going and buying Jell-O. Sometimes they get those snack packs where you just pull the lid off the top and put it on. Usually I try to get these things. I like these particular type where you make it according to the directions on the package, just because I will substitute heavy cream for milk and then it gets a nice thick goodness. So I have my topping here. I did it. I made it already, and I'm just going to put it on top of the Malva, trying to be careful that I don't rip it because I just got it out of the oven, so it's still nice and hot. So I don't want to rip the top of the Malva. I'm just going to, as gently as I can, put all of my Jell-O pudding topping right on top of this. Spread it out very carefully a little bit, and then I'm going to let this cool just for a little while. I want it to be warm yet. We want that base to still be hot while the Jell-O pudding top is cool, and it's just a really nice contrast. All right, looks fantastic. We are ready to cut it and try it out. I'm just going to do a little piece right here. Oh, that looks fantastic. Look at that goodness. That ooey gooey goodness. Fantastic. And here's the real test. Oh my gosh. Incredible. Woo! Guys, if you made Malva, let me know how it got. If you change anything in the comments section, let me know. If you tried to make the topping and it actually got, let me know what your secret is. I'm going to enjoy my Malva. Guys, it's been great being with you. I hope you all are doing well, and I hope to see you all very soon. Till next time, take care. Mm.